Uh-huh, 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 uh-huh. Yeah, 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 yeah.
How y'all doing, internet? Welcome back to the Alabaster Alcove. My name is Hennessy Youngman, aka the Pharaoh Hennessy, aka the Row Home Raconteur. And today I want to talk about this artistic practice, this theory within the arts known as relational aesthetics, created by the French science fiction author Nicolas Bourriard. Borear, did I pronounce that right? Basically, relational aesthetics is when someone with an MFA wants to meet new people, but because they spent all that time pursuing an MFA, they don't know how to talk to people normally, and they got really poor social skills, and they can't find no other way to meet new people other than forcing them into odd activities at their own poorly attended art openings. Relational aesthetics is also when a successful artist who is too busy touring the globe, going from biennial to biennial, and they have no time to make physical art objects anymore. So the famous artist uses the attendees at the exhibitions as the artwork in some way. You know what I'm saying? Like to explore the social relationships between people. And, you know, this kind of practice is really good when you're already famous because, you know, you can bank on a couple hundred people coming into your opening, and you know there's gonna be mad motherfuckers around to do your relational bidding. So it's good if you're famous. If you're not so famous, yeah, it might not work out for you. You might have to play, you know, hide and seek or something, or peekaboo in the gallery. I don't know. But if you're famous, you know, that's the way to go. Boom. Next to the ready-made, relational art is like the easiest art to make that there ever was to make, because on the most primary basic level, all you need is some eager people, and all you gotta do is, you know, take an activity that people do regularly out in the real world and just do it in a gallery. That's really it. I mean, like, somehow eating and drinking with strangers in some kind of convivial happening in the antiseptic confines of an art gallery or art institution is realer than getting drunk in a bar, having a one-night stand, and contracting herpes. I don't know. I guess because at a bar you got to pay for a drink in order to be there, so that experience is tainted by capitalism's dirty fingers and shit. But somehow congregating in a gallery to take part in the same activities is a socially autonomous refusal of capitalism, because we all know that a gallery is an ideologically neutral environment that has nothing to do with the accumulation of wealth or the advancement of global capitalism or any of its sordid sub-practices, and that's why the walls are white in the gallery, because white's neutral. It's good. It's neutral, blank. You know, I can think. That's why I'm here. Now, don't get me wrong, internet. Relational aesthetics brings up some very, very valid observations in regard to the way we as a culture obsess over objects and unknowingly fetishize commodities. I mean, look at me. Every day I wake up, you know what I'm saying? I put on these shiny chains and shit, you know what I'm saying? You know, caress my shiny gun. And I even got a fucking clothes with my own face on it. I mean, fuck, man, I'm a sad case. I know I'm a besotted slave to all these objects, and maybe relational aesthetics can turn the gallery into that river which a nigga shall receive his baptism and be cleansed of this materialist disease. But first, you know, I'd have to find a dope-ass wetsuit on Amazon before I got a baptism. I mean, something like this. I mean, look at that shit in action. Come here, fish nigga. Come here, fish nigga. Booyah. Got that ass. Killing you for Jesus, fish nigga. But in the end, internet, the concept of relational art is long on its way out. It's actually been around for like 20 years, you know what I'm saying? And all of its possibilities have been exhausted by numerous artists. And if you want to talk about relational aesthetics as some kind of detachment or refusal of global capitalism, you know, sticking it to the old man and really fucking with the system using artistic intervention, then ain't nobody doing relational art better than this motherfucker right here. Look at them go. Throwing mad wrenches in capitalism's machinations. the best artist of 2011 right here, hands down. Shit.